Today we are gonna do an update on the ghost story. So here's the thing. A lot of you guys probably didn't see it. Make sure you watch my Korean feast. I have my ghost light right here. Ho 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 ho. Oh, but seriously, I have an update for the ghost story. The last 48 hours have been crazy, and I'm gonna tell you about it in today's video. So if you like story times and ghosts, you're gonna love this. Hey, little sloths. Hot and steamy, cause we're eating Alfredo. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. So anyways, we're gonna do Alfredo sauce today with mozzarella sticks from Sonic, crunchy onion rings from Sonic. We're gonna add some fire sauce right now. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello. Ooh, fire sauce. Ooh, it's gonna be so spicy, but I like spicy now, I think. Ooh, cheese. Ooh, hot and steamy and crunchy. Boo. Ooh, boo. Ooh, boo, that was hot and steamy. Oh. Hot and steamy. You guys know, I'm so happy. Look, crunchy, crispy. I am so happy. These noodles are still steaming. I go like this. Look at all the steam that's gonna come out. Oh my god. Yes, we do. How about you? Oh. And this was a bad idea to put all together. Oh. Okay. Come through, Alfredo. Come through. I put mozzarella cheese, Alfredo sauce. We might have to add more Alfredo sauce. It's being absorbed by the noodles, all the heat. But hopefully it's spicy. I put the fire sauce into it, so. Oh my god. That is delicious. We're gonna add a little more. Gotta be real on this channel. Nick has to do a lot of edits in this beginning. Yeah. No, we're just gonna plop it on. Ooh. Plop it down to here. Plop it down in here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh. Alright, so we're done with that. Ooh, they actually might be good together. Barbecue and Alfredo. Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. Let's try it. Let's do it. Here we go. Barbecue Alfredo. That is good. That is delicious. Oh yes. Delicious and nutritious. Come through, Alfredo. Come through, mozzarella. That's how we do it over here. Oh my god, that is so good. Oh. So good. All right, so today, let's put a little light on me. That is delicious. Today, we are gonna do an update on the ghost story. So, here's the thing. A lot of you guys probably didn't see it. Make sure you watch my Korean feast. I have my ghost light right here. Ho 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 ho. Oh, but seriously, I have an update for the ghost story. The last 48 hours have been crazy, and I'm gonna tell you about it in today's video. So if you like story times and ghosts, you're gonna love this. And if you like onion rings, you're gonna love this too. Oh my god. Sonic signature sauce. Oh my god, this with the onion rings is gonna make me scream. It's gonna make me scream. Alright, so you have to watch the part 1. Oh, that hit me. Oh. Oh. Come through, onion ring, come through. Okay, I need to stop saying that. Okay, so consider watching part 1 where I talk about the ghosts and this house. My parents are coming home today at nighttime. They were supposed to go home yesterday. So we are alone in this house for, it's gonna be like 3 days. Well, when I finished the video telling the ghost story, I still got shivers, I still got goosebumps, I still got chills, I still felt something was really weird. So then I go upstairs. Orland calls his mom. His mom is really into psychic stuff and witchcraft, and she knows all about black magic and all that kind of stuff. She's gonna help us, you know? So he called her, he stayed down here in the bedroom. I went upstairs to take out the dog. That's right. I was like, what was I going upstairs for anyway? Take out the dog. Our living room is connected to the family room by a doorway. Is this too much light? And the doorway has a door that always stays open. Always. The reason I wanted to take Hopper out is because I heard her barking. And Orland's like, what's she barking at? I'm like, oh, don't try to scare me. You know, we're like trying to scare ourselves now. We're like freaking out. I'm like, no, no, no. It's probably just someone walking by the house. People don't really walk by the house often. But anyways, she started barking. We're like, oh, maybe she has to go outside. Oh my God. I made them with rice noodles, by the way. I know they look dry, but they're not. They're very chewy and beautifully. Just so delicious. So I go upstairs to take the dog out. And I go upstairs, I have to turn right. That passes the dining room to go into the family room. The door is almost all the way closed. I froze in my footsteps. I was like, Orla and I have been here for a month. We have never seen that door close. We're the only ones in the house. I mean, could an animal knock it? It's a heavy, big door. It has glass to go see through. Excuse me. Ooh, that's spicy. Froze in my footsteps. And then I called Orland. I'm like, you need to come upstairs. And he's like, I'm on the phone. I'm like, no, come now, real quick. He's like, okay, Mom, I'll call you later. He comes upstairs. And I'm like, look at that. And he was like, look at what? I'm like, the door. He goes, I didn't know there was a door there. Did that move? I'm like, did you do this? What? He's like, no, because he had to come upstairs. He was trying to go through my old DVDs at the time to see, like, he wanted to see me when I was a little kid. And then went to the family room to watch it on the DVD player. And so he went around through the kitchen and into the living room. He didn't even go that way, he told me. And he's like, I didn't even know there was a door there, Nick, I swear. And he's like, okay, this is really effed up. And I'm like, maybe that's why Hopper started barking. The door it was open and just closed. And Hopper's bed is right next to this door, right in between the family room and the living room. Just went, and she probably started barking at the door moving by itself. I'm like, Orland, this is getting too much. Orland's like, okay, I need salt. I'm like, salt? Now, we've been down this path before. We had a haunting going on in Colombia in our apartment. You guys know, there's a man that died in my mukbang room, and he still thought it was his house. Long story short, Orland got some cinnamon, lit the cinnamon, went around the room, said all these things, gone. No more shivers down our spines, no more goosebumps, no more lights flickering. The lights would flicker. It was so scary. The lights stopped flickering. I'm so convinced ghosts are real. Okay, so it's like I need salt. So we go into the kitchen together and we're looking for salt. We pulled a big jar of sea salt. Thank you, Mom, for having it in the house. I haven't told my parents, by the way, because, you know, my dad's not feeling good. He went to a doctor, and then he took a little break. They went to the beach up in New York and or Delaware. One of the two. I know they were going to see my cousins, so I'm not going to tell them about this. It's how do you even explain this through text? And I was not going to call them. So, anyways, we get the salt, and we leave the kitchen, and we walk back over to the doorway of the family room and the living room. That is good. That is so good. So, I'm just standing there watching. Orlan takes the salt, takes the cap off. No, it spins. It's like a cylinder. He spins it around. He goes on his knees. If I'm remembering correctly, he drew a triangle and then a circle around the triangle. And then he started speaking something in Latin. I'm just watching. I'm not even saying a word. I'm just freaked out. I'm just standing there behind him, looking at him on the floor. Letting him do his thing. Orlan used to do Wicca when he was a kid, and he learned a lot of this stuff. And then he licked his finger, started brushing the salt out in different ways while saying kind of some magical spell. Don't even know. I didn't even ask him. And all of a sudden, he's done. He goes like this. Oh, that's right. We grabbed the crucifix. Oh, that's what we did first. That's what before we got the salt. That's right. There's a crucifix right on the over the dog food, right when you come out of the kitchen to go to the family room, whatever. There's a crucifix there. I'm like, Orlan, like, this is what they use in the movies. He grabs it off of the wall and he holds it. He says something to it, and then he like walks through the house, going through that doorway. And he's holding it out in front of him. I'm like, this is a scene from the damn movies. What is going on? I'm just watching again. He's going like this with the cross, saying what he has to say. And then we get the salt, and we do the thing. And then all of a sudden he goes, whoosh, and he blows the salt, and it blows up into the air. It wasn't that much salt, but the circle disappeared. And he stands back up and he says, okay, the ghost, he says this wasn't a ghost. He said this was something evil. He's seen ghosts. There's been ghosts. He even saw like a little something down here in the basement with the peacock feather. He said that's just a regular ghost. He said this though was something very dark and ominous, and just not good. And at that moment, I grabbed my phone. I texted Carly, my friend from YouTube. You know her. I'm like, I'll read you exactly what I said. Something like, legit, I'm being haunted. No joke. I said, Carly, we're being haunted. I'm being effing serious. Something bad's happening. And she says, why? And I says, I don't know. So scary. So then we walked, my husband and I walked the dog Hopper together for her walk, and then we started discussing like what the heck's happening. Orlan's like, you know, Pennsylvania, a very historic town. He asked me if there's Indian burials around here. I'm like, not that I know of. An Indian burial? Never heard of such a thing. He goes, this type of energy, I feel like a Colombian Indian burial or like an African Indian burial. And Indian doesn't mean from India. It's another way of saying the originals who were slaughtered and did not die nicely in large numbers, masses. So he says, that's what I have this gut feeling. I'm Googling like Native American tribes from this area. I have no idea. It's just all, let's do more onion ring. Well, we came back into the house, put Hopper's leash away into the drawer, walked down to the basement again. And I swear, it's not placebo. It's not in our heads. It wasn't just in our heads that the lights flickered. It wasn't just in our heads that Orla and I both heard a noise. It wasn't just in my head that I saw something blur, and then I got so cold, full of goosebumps. It wasn't just in Orland's head that the bag started moving on the stairs. It wasn't just in his head that the Wi-Fi stopped working. It wasn't just in his head that I heard something in yesterday's video. I was like, oh, something was going on here. Something very scary. What else? The cats wouldn't come down. The door closing. It stays open and closed. Like, but we went to sleep last night. We stayed up past midnight because I was hungry and I had to eat a cheeseburger at like 11:30 watching Judge Judy. Shh, don't judge me. And so we stayed together in the room. We locked the door. We were together and we felt safe. And I'm like, I don't feel anything. He's like, yeah, I don't feel anything either. Went to sleep, woke up, nothing. And now it's 5 p.m. Everything has been back to normal. So either it's a coincidence that it left or Orland's little hocus pocus worked. I mean, witchcraft has been practiced for centuries. It's not something that, but I want to know how they determined it. You know what I mean? Some people are really big into astrology. Like, how do they just decide you're this because of this? How do they even know? There must have been so much trial and error. Or people back in the day, some of the first humans, we had maybe some interactions with aliens. People came down and gave us information. Maybe we just had like a better sense at like the paranormal world. You know what I mean? I feel like, I asked Orla, I'm like, how do you know to draw a circle and a triangle? And how do people know that works? I guess just over time, people trying to get rid of their evil spirits. I don't know. But evil spirits and ghosts are in every society. The Japanese, the Chinese, Colombian. In Chile, Mexico has the cucamacho, the cuca brava. That hairy thing that drains all the goat's blood and they don't know why. You know, Europe, definitely. I mean, ghosts have been part of our society ever since, has been part of human experience since humans were humans. It was so weird. I thought like it was a scene out of a movie. With the salt in the door. Ugh. Now, had I been standing there and had I even saw the door move on its own, I would have been out of this house. I would have been out of this house. Luckily, I didn't see that. I mean, that would haunt me forever. So that's the story. Speaking of being haunted forever, for some reason I was thinking about tsunamis because there was an earthquake. Where was it? I was just reading about it. Anyway, I had no tsunami warning. On your back home, shooby-doo. Okay, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was reading about tsunamis. I was like, what was the biggest tsunami caught on tape? Well, no mega tsunamis have ever been caught on tape, and that's something that we all wonder about, like a 50-foot wave crashing into a town or something. Usually they're like, you know, it's very low, but it's forceful. You know that Japanese town? Ooh, that is so sad. And there was a ghost in that video too. Google it. Look on YouTube. There's a ghost and the tsunami, the Japanese tsunami. People can't explain what it was. Look at my mozzarella sticks. Well, the biggest tsunami that we know of in world history happened in Alaska. There's a landslide off of a mountain. Huge, it just all gushed down. It made a wave 1,700 feet high. That's as tall as the World Trade Center. Imagine seeing not just like a little stick, like a big wall of water. 1,700 feet high. That is so scary. I can't even, oh my God, it just, oh my God, it just sounds so scary. Well, that was in the 1700s. No, 1970s. Orlin,
yes?
Do you remember the tsunami that the little boy was on in the boat with his father that they survived?
Yeah.
Was that the biggest one on Earth, or that was just a big one?
I'm not sure.
Shoot, I should know my story time today. Well, there is a father and a boy on a fishing boat in Alaska, and there's a landslide, and it made a massive mega tsunami, and they survived it. But they were sitting in the bay, because bays create biggest.
That's the biggest one in recorded history.
And that's what the boy and the little father were on?
Yeah, 1958.
1958. Did I say 1700s? I'm so sorry. They were on this boat, and a 1,000 foot, almost 2,000 foot wave came at them. You can't even imagine. Just, have you ever stood under the World Trade Center? I just can't even imagine. And they survived. And there's proof of it. So this is what happened. The wave came. Here's your little boat. The water goes up. They went up 2,000 feet into the air and then dropped back down 2,000 feet as the wave continued to push it and slammed into another mountain. This is proof because we can see the trees. The trees all got wiped off. The water went so high up the mountain that it just, the force was so big it crushed the trees. And there's like deposits of minerals and ocean matter and shells at the top of the mountain. And there's an 8-year-old boy on this boat who lived through it. Imagine the nightmares. This is why I'm talking about this. Nightmares, remember? Being scared. Imagine the nightmares that boy got. Wow, I have so much food here. We have to like, I know it looks clumpy and gross, but it's actually really good. Mmm. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Can you imagine? He would have had nightmares forever. There's some YouTube videos about it. Look it up here on YouTube. Shout out to whoever uploaded that. I was watching you today. Mmm. That is good. That is good. That is good. The Sonic onion rings, they're better. The bread reminds me of the type of bread you get on a French toast stick. There's something borderline sweet about these. Tastes like breakfast food, but like maple syrup hash brown breakfast. I love it. Very nice. Mmm. Can you imagine being on that boat? Oh, anyway. Oh, let me make a nice little amount. Oh, I should have put this in the beginning. Oh well. You guys are wondering what's going on with my channel, right? Some of you uploaded 2 videos. The first one paid me $19 for 300,000 views, or some 280. The second one paid me like 20 something dollars, 30 something dollars. Listen, I can't do that. So I tried uploading on Orlin's channel to see what would happen. Now today, you probably have to wait 48 hours, so I will find out later today. I'm like a day or two behind from you. So by the time you see this video, I've probably already made a decision. I need to know if Orland's channel, they came in, they evaluated him, they gave him his rate, and they walked away. Because I know this is true because Nikocado 2, remember Nikocado 1 stopped paying? We went to Nikocado 2, that was Orland's channel. Orland's channel paid double what my channel made. However, it's still like 1/5 what everyone else makes. So it's like, it's better, but oh, like I could, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that. Here I am. People are wondering about the channel thing. So, and then the CPM started dropping as well. And then I figured out it was from the N-word, Nick Avocado. So I don't say that anymore, but it's too late because all these videos are now accumulating. So I'm like, I have to make a third channel. Made the third channel, the CPM was terrible. Now I'm trying Orland's channel, see what happens. Maybe he'll come to the rescue. Orland's okay with it, you guys. I'll let him speak for himself. People, I saw some comments like Nick's controlling Orland. To be completely honest with you, this was our plan from the beginning, to see what kind of CPM I could get. Orland was gonna make a channel. I was gonna put one in my mom's name, and I made a channel. And we're gonna see the best one to ride with. It's very confusing. And it's not that I'm taking anything away from Orland. It's not that like, oh, he can't do mukbangs. Like, he got so sick after those. He's done for months now, okay? So, and he doesn't really like vlogging. It's annoying, it takes away from the moment. He doesn't like to edit them. And I told him, I'd rather you just help with my mukbangs. I'm okay doing all the videos, just help behind the scenes, whatever. This is our teamwork, okay? We get paid, he gets half, I get half. So, he is not even like dying to be a mukbanger. He can't, that sounds wrong, dying to be a mukbanger. He would die if he was a mukbanger. So I'm trying to experiment to make sure that this is fair. It has been unfair for a very long time. It's been so unfair for a very long time, and I'm just trying. I'm not giving up. So I know everyone's coming out with ideas like, oh, my channel went down. I took down the videos and I put them back up. I'm still trying to figure out what's my best option. The problem with YouTube is they don't tell you exactly, oh, you posted this video, this is what you made. They tell you 2 days later for the first day. And then now you're on day 3 and you don't even know what you made that day. It's backed up. Like, I'll get paid from YouTube from like 2 months ago. I guess I'm saying is just give me a couple weeks to figure out what I'm doing with my third channel. Maybe I won't even have a third channel. 2 is enough anyways, but it's just not fair. It's just not freaking fair. And maybe you don't understand. I hope you can sympathize with me. You probably don't understand because you're not looking at the numbers with me. And you probably, the people who I've told who have seen the numbers, they literally flip out. They're like, how do you go to sleep at night knowing that like you're paid 5 times less than everyone else? So it's like, I'm trying, and I'm not stopping mukbangs in the process. So if videos are being re-uploaded and they're dancing around, and let me figure it out, and I'll tell you, I always do. So thank you for sticking with me. Good. Even though it's cold now. My beautiful sloths. I'm starting to get full. This is so good. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep going. By the way, these are thick rice noodles. Can you tell? Maybe you couldn't. Maybe you can. These are rice noodles. Flat, thick, right? They're called rice sticks in Thailand. Just got them at the Asian store. Gummy and chewy. I like rice noodles a lot more than wheat pasta. So does Orland. Let's do one more onion ring. But yeah, that ghost thing yesterday. Just so weird. It's scary to even think about. Now, if we had cameras up in the house, like in the house, we have outdoor cameras, but if we had them in the house, and I would see that door moving, you know, it's like Paranormal Activity. Now, some people don't think that's scary. For me, that was one of the scariest movies I ever saw, Paranormal Activity. Because it's in your head of what it is. It's all in your mind. And you imagine the worst. And I'm not imagining like a big, scary, evil goblin. I'm not imagining like a little animal. I don't even know what I'm imagining. I think it's just the uncertainty. That's what's scary. I think it's just the uncertainty. This is so good. Wow. Delicious. Okay, you guys, I am winding down. I'm so full. I really have to go to the dentist soon. Check up on these teeth. So in Colombia, it was really affordable to do it. Just walk in, no insurance. They have universal health care there. Which is sad that a country like Colombia has it. But not the most powerful country in the world. Nope, we don't have that. Now I did, I don't like the idea of making everyone, well, I'm not gonna go into politics, never mind. I think there should be options for all. Private insurances for those who want them or need them, or want to subsidize or get extra covered. A general one that anyone can have access to. I think there should be multiple options. Right now, there's not a good enough of that. But anyways, so I have to go to I don't have dental insurance. I need to get some. See, I've lived in Colombia this whole time, never thought about it, never went. And then I would go to Thailand and get my teeth cleaned in Thailand. But now that I've moved back to America, I've been here since last November. So I've been here December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, it's been 6 months. It's time. Is it July? No. It's the end of June. Almost July. Wow, July is literally right around the corner. Anyways, yeah, it's time for me to get my teeth cleaned. Because I remember I got my teeth cleaned right before I left Colombia. Which, yeah, was in like November time. So, anyways, have a wonderful day. I hope you liked my ghost story. Let's hope that the ghost stays away. No more evil spirits. This was delicious. I love Sonic. I love rice noodles. And I love the Korean Fire Noodle sauce. It's a weird addiction I have. I don't know why. Can't stop. So spicy. I actually just went to the bedroom to tell Orlando. I'm like, my mouth is on fire. He's like, why do we eat this? I'm like, I don't know, but we do. So, anyways, have a wonderful evening, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on my Instagram, Nikocado Avocado, my Twitter, Nikocado Avocado, and on my other channels. Yes, there's more than one. I'm going to try to solidify that in the next coming week or two. So thank you for your time, your patience, and your love. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.